It's our 200th show.
And we're celebrating big time.
Today on Su
Vida!
Vida!
Hey everybody, welcome to Su Vida. I'm J.R. Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez. And today we are celebrating the big 200.
You look really good for 200.
I drink a lot of water.
Okay, well, it is our 200th show.
Yes, and we were trying to figure out where we should celebrate. And we've always had so much fun at the Tamale Store, so we had to come back.
Great food and great fun with Marta.
When you make tamales and your memories, you're always happy because you are with your family. Here in my place, I love to have happy employees because I'm gonna have a happy product, see?
Marta, I'm not good at making tamales.
I know that.
But I'm telling you what I'm good at. I know, don't even show that one. I'm good at dancing. Do you wanna dance?
Yes.
Vamos a bailar. Así se baila. Pam, 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 pam,
Okay.
pam, pam, param, param, pam, pam, pam.
On this special show, we also like to take the opportunity to thank one of our members of our Su Vida family, Chicanos por la Causa. They've been our sponsors since day one.
Yes, always by our side and always by yours. Take a look.
I am so excited to announce that Kio Health Connection joined the CPLC Familia as the newest program under the Integrated Health, Social Services, and Education pillar. We focus on helping community members navigate the complex healthcare system. CPLC and Kio Health Connection will continue empowering lives, providing them with community resources and also with free bilingual application assistance for access, kids care, SNAP, cash assistance in the marketplace. Our mission is to connect individuals and families in need of healthcare and community resources.
So in May of this year, I was hospitalized at St. Joseph's Westgate. Later in July, the end of July, my husband was diagnosed with COVID and his insurance was ending. So I went ahead and looked, and that's when I contacted Kio so that they could assist me with getting him emergency access. I was already in a very, very bad situation, in a very scary, dark place. And to have someone on the other end showing all that empathy and asking me, how's your husband? It made things so much easier for me. I was very, very grateful. So Kio really, really helped us at a time when we really needed the help.
I have been able to obtain medical insurance, nutrition assistance, all because of Kio. They made the process very easy. I will never forget how they have helped me throughout all of these years. The biggest word I can think of is grateful, how eternally grateful I am to Kio.
6 years ago, she was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4 cancer. And because she is a hearing impaired or hearing challenged individual, the staff at Kio Health Connection has always been patient and so respectful.
I would say that with all of my challenges that came with my medical necessities, Kio was able to help me through it all. Kio was ready, they knew what solution to give us, and that's what made Kio such a great organization.
It is important for us to help individuals like Leah because out there's many options available and it's very complex. And if they don't have a person helping them navigate the systems, they might not select the correct option for them, or they might just go without the health insurance that they need at that time. Our bilingual navigators are here to help you. Call us today.
We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
Su Vida is brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. Join the cause for change.
Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. So why did we decide to come back to the Tamale Store to celebrate our 200th episode? Well, take a look at all of this.
The best tamales in town, and they are lard-free Speaking of lard-free, check out that tostada. It's amazing. I've got a set of tamales here. This one here is the Hatch and Jack, and I've got the green corn and cream cheese tamale.
Yum. You know you're gonna share that elote with me too, right?
That is not on the contract.
I have rice and beans with the red chili pork tamale, and that mango margarita has my name written all over it.
This looks, tastes, and smells amazing.
You know who else is amazing? CPLC, always there to lend a helping hand. You know, I don't need a helping hand to finish all of this.
The pandemic has made it very tough for businesses, and Préstamos is a U.S. Treasury certified community development financial institution. So that makes us eligible to make these PPP loans, payroll protection loans. And we've been very busy. My team, I bless their heart, they're working around the clock, 24/7 on the weekends to make sure that everybody has access to this great resources from the Stimulus CARES Act. And the first round that we participated in the PPP program, we made about $26.5 million worth of loans, 920 loans altogether, and saving about 4,000 jobs at that time. This second round that was recently issued about 2 weeks ago, we're already over 1,000 loans in the pipeline, $55 million, probably going to save another 6,000 jobs with that. It's critical resources, and that's what CPLC is here. We're about to empower lives. That means many different things, but in this case, it's helping these small businesses, because you got to think about the ripple effect. Not only the businesses, but their employees, their families. This is very precious, so my team is working hard to make sure we bring that resource.
Part of the services that we provide, again, is the technical assistance, right? Be able to help the business pivot their business into how they can continue to provide their sales, right, and their services. Help them with, their website development, how can they get those leads, how can they make it friendlier to continue to do those sales, and, pivot from, maybe a sit-down restaurant to now the curb pickup, right, to be able to look at how the opportunities can come up, right, for their businesses at this point. We provide that one-on-one. It's open and it's available free of charge. Every business owner can come to us, they can reach out to us, and we can start, providing them those assistance, and they will never have to pay, for that service, and we can kind of try to guide them the right direction.
One of the things that I'm very thankful with Chicanos for la Causa, we've been working years with them. We've been having their support, and now in these times when things are getting very bad, small business are getting hurt, family business. So we were almost thinking to close, going out of business, but thanks to Chicanos por la Causa and Teresa Miranda, give us a call and help us to go through these hard situations, because we were thinking about losing our employees, but with the loans, now the loans that we're getting from Chicanos for la Causa, that help us to keep our employees and have the business running. Los invito a que vengan aquí con Chicanos por la Causa a buscar ese apoyo que se nos dio a nosotros, y que afortunadamente, gracias por ese apoyo, nos ha dado la fuerza para que los negocios y nuestros empleados continuemos abiertos para el público.
Vanessa, we've been very fortunate that throughout our 200 shows, we've had amazing places to eat like this.
Oh my gosh, it's the best part of our job. This job needs to come with a gym membership.
We're not complaining though.
No, not at all. You know what? Let's check out their dessert menu.
Can we get a dessert?
My name is Sean Gosler, and I am the Regional Manager of Immigration Services at Chicanos por la Causa. We have a program here in Tucson and in Somerton where we offer low-cost immigration services and legal representation in immigration matters. We provide a wide array of services, but anything from somebody petitioning for their family member, U visas for victims of certain crimes, VAWA for victims of domestic violence or sexual assault. We also do DACA renewals or the initial DACA applications. We also do naturalization or green card renewals. Naturalization is obviously the last step, basically, where you're applying for citizenship. So basically we run the gamut. The program in Somerton has actually existed for around 30 years. The Department of Justice offers an accreditation to nonprofits to offer low-cost services for immigrants. So we have that accreditation with the Department of Justice, and then each one of us is an accredited representative by the Department of Justice so that we can offer low-cost services to immigrants in our community. Fortunately, here at CPLC, we've been lucky enough to help a lot of people in a wide array of circumstances, whether family petitions, bringing their family members from abroad, applying for residency, or applying for citizenship. One of our recent client successes is with our client Jessica, who was, we helped her reopen her case because unfortunately she had representation previously that had kind of fallen through the cracks. We were able to reopen her case with immigration, and now she's a green card holder.
You know, I started with the company, they were helping me. Something happened down the line that my case kind of got forgotten, and I was receiving mail. They were not telling me. I was getting notices, and you know, I didn't even know about these notices. So I had to take my case from them. I had to just stop services with them, and I came to Chicanos por la Causa. My case was getting ready to get closed. Immigration was like, you know, you didn't meet your deadline. This is it. You have to restart over. So here at Chicanos por la Causa, they helped me pick up where I was. They helped me write out a letter asking to please, you know, the situation was that this other company didn't follow through with everything, so if they could just continue where I was so my process wouldn't get, you know, I wouldn't basically restart over again, paying all the fees again. So they basically saved my life by that and saved me a lot of time and money as well. So basically it had been all my life that I was not able to exit, and as soon as I was able to, the first thing I did, I was on my way to Mexico to see my grandparents in Juarez. And I was there with them for 2 whole weeks, just soaking them in and enjoying their company.
Currently, we are in Somerton and Tucson. We're hoping to expand, get more staff here in Tucson. We're hoping to possibly expand into Phoenix, cover Nogales, and maybe some other areas in Arizona. So anybody seeking services with Chicanos por la Causa can call us, they can text us, they can email us, or they can seek services on our website.
Working with JR is non-stop fun. That guy is crazy. He loves attention. So as soon as that camera goes on, JR gets going and keeps going and won't stop until I make him stop.
Why does Vanessa like Su Vida? I think it's because she secretly loves working with me. But who doesn't?
Someday the world will recognize our talent, JR.
And our sophistication.
When I first started at Su Vida, I was just supposed to be her assistant. 10 years later, I'm still her assistant.
You know, hosting the show Su Vida means so much to me because it's so much fun. I mean, what job do you get to explore different parts of Arizona, meet cool people, eat delicious food, and work with a cool guy? I mean, the whole thing is a win-win. Hey, we've had some good times, JR. Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. Today we're celebrating our 200th show.
At our favorite restaurant, the Tamale Store. You definitely gotta try their salsas.
Oh my gosh, so good. And you know what? They have dessert too. So you watch this while we decide which one to eat.
CPLC Parenting Arizona is a program dedicated to serving families and building up the supports around them with resources, programming, connections with other parents and other families that will help them be stronger and by default make their kids safer. So we have resources here at the Guadalupe Family Resource Center where the kids can engage in activities that will help them develop those developmental milestones. We also make activities and develop activities that will help them start to get ready to get into school, right? We'll help build up their literacy, we'll help build up all those different things that they're gonna need once they get into kindergarten, once they get into preschool, and have them be ready to start and ready to grow.
I was a foster parent for a few years and I came here for different resources for my children. And then they also offered different resources to get licensed for fostering, as well as adoption, because adoption was completed last year. But I also have a 2-year-old that comes for classes for her specifically to start kindergarten. It's essential for me and for my community because a lot of people in this community don't have transportation. Everywhere they go, they're walking. This is within walking distance and they can get any type of assistance they need.
So in addition, we also provide services and programming for families that have kids outside of that age range, including foster families. We do want to provide more tools and resources for foster families that are looking for them. At this moment, we are providing parenting classes that can help those families really build up their toolbox. What is something that they might need in the future, but maybe necessarily right now they don't really need? That's what we want to build it up for. We want to build up for them. The way we see it is that we can't teach them to be parents, but we can build different tools, build different skills up, so that when they're navigating rough waters with their families, with their youth, with their kids, that they have as many things available to them as possible. So this programming does help with healthy communication, discussing difficult topics. Drug use, drug abuse, how do you have those conversations? How do you address that and keep that communication flowing between parents, adults, and the youth, so that those questions are answered, so that youth always feel comfortable with coming to their parents, to their caregivers with those questions. So we do provide opportunities for parents to learn other skills and to build up the skills that they have.
We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
Welcome back to Su Vida and episode number 200.
How is that possible?
How is this possible, Vanessa Ramirez?
Right?
Pumpkin pie tamales.
Oh yeah, well this is sweet potato and pineapple and I cannot wait to try it, and no, you can't have any.
Okay.
We were going to celebrate with 200 candles, but the fire department said no.
That's when you call CPLC. They'll give you that yes you're looking for.
And I say yes to this tamale.
6 years in the street was really hard for me because I was living in the airport. You could just go there and sleep there and stuff like that. I was just living on the streets for that many years, and I just didn't know how to get the help. And one day I was like by the train station, and I saw somebody, and they were telling me, if you want to go to Chicanos por la Causa, and that's how they brought me here.
Here at Chicanos por la Causa Corazon, we are an inpatient facility. We were established in 1983, and we provide inpatient services for men who are adults who are struggling with addictions to any type of substance, including alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, meth, opiates, and fentanyl. We're here for everyone who is motivated to take a look at the things they need to change to improve their lives.
I used to be good. I was in a band geek. So I used to like playing all kinds of instruments, and I was a really good student. I started taking pills at that age, and that's what was in back then. And I just started meeting the wrong people.
I think everybody knows, and we don't have to really convince people to let them know that drugs are not a very healthy lifestyle, and that the consequences of the substance abuse are just tremendous. Not only physically but socially. You lose the trust of your family, you lose your ability to establish goals, and you lose the ability to establish and follow your dreams. Jose came into Corazon a while back. From the moment he came in, he was very motivated to take a look at the things that he needed to change in order to improve his life.
I was in the program for like 90 days. You get a chance to do 30, 60, or 90. I just went all the way, and I didn't want to leave.
It was very inspiring and wonderful just to see him, how he would become real happy when he would cook a dish, dinner for the clients. And we have, 45, 50 clients in our facility, and how he would become really happy. His face would light up the moment that he would see people enjoying the food that he actually cooked and prepare for them.
They give you the resources to find a job. I went to find, and I found a job. And luckily for me, it's called Corazon too. So it's crazy because so now I find hearts everywhere. So that's my sign. So I've been working for that place for a while. It's been 3 years that I've been working at that place, and everything changed for me. And I really did appreciate all that, because if it wasn't for this place, I wouldn't been how I am right now.
Did you know Arizona has an official Christmas city? Well, it does. And you might have guessed that, yes, it's Prescott. During the holidays, it's not only the trees that light up. A cheerfulness that can only be described as Christmas magic lights up the faces of everyone you meet.
Prescott earned the title Arizona's Christmas City in 1989 when then Governor Rose Moffett proclaimed it. The Courthouse lighting ceremony is a beloved event where we light up the plaza behind me. Beautiful courthouse lit up, trees ablaze in bright colors. It's really a beautiful display and very impressive display. It changes a little every year, but some traditions remain the same, such as students singing on the courthouse steps. It's a beautiful display of lights around the courthouse and throughout the park. The Christmas parade features hundreds of displays, floats, school groups, marching bands, and community groups. And of course, the guest of honor is Santa Claus. Acronite is a beloved tradition in Prescott. It features over 100 musical entries throughout the downtown, hosted by businesses. In addition to the music, guests will receive goodies and hot cocoa and special items from these businesses. It's a tradition that goes back many years. If folks come up for Christmas, they will see a true traditional Christmas. There might even be some snow when they visit.
Matt's Saloon is always a good time any day of the year and a Whiskey Row favorite. But the fun spills out onto Montezuma Street for a New Year's celebration Western style. Who needs Times Square? Watching the big boot drop to welcome in the new year has become a Prescott tradition.
So we drop an 8-foot illuminated boot down the flagpole of the Palace building, and Whiskey Row is closed off. We have one big block party. We've got music, we've got food, just a really fun celebratory atmosphere. We have 2 drops, one at 10 p.m. and one at midnight, both of those with fireworks. And the past few years we added a Ferris wheel, which people really love getting on that Ferris wheel. It's just a really fun atmosphere, very family friendly. It's for all ages. Also, you know, all the lights on the Courthouse Square are still on at that time, you know, with being Arizona's Christmas city. So it's a really fun time. If you have nothing to do for New Year's Eve, Prescott's the place to be.
The holidays around the corner. Don't forget Prescott is a great place to visit.
And don't forget to order your tamales from the Tamale Store because the holidays are not the same without tamales from here. And we want to thank them for hosting us today. We love you guys.
We also want to thank CPLC for being a great sponsor and always supporting our craziness.
That's right. And we want to thank you for always tuning in. We'd be nothing without you. So thank you.
Yes. Here's to the next 200, Vanessa.
Wow. How old will we be then?
Like fine wine, baby.
We are hydrated.
We'll see you on the next
Su Vida. All right. I think we need to walk off some of these calories.
I'll catch up.